And hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And I am joined at this last minute by Helen, Irish Granny, and Sherry, Voices from the Swamp. And this is the WTF Emergency Meeting of like-minded souls. We are here to support each other and to let each other know that whatever is going on, don't pay attention to it. Yeah, just we're going to get through this, but I think we might have to do a little bit of screaming and yelling, just to get it. It's like kids when they have a lot of energy, and so you send them outside and you say, "Be crazy, shake off the crazy." Okay.
Well, I wanted to thank you, Marina, because, and you too, Sherry, but Marina's the first person I tortured because I just felt like if I don't vent with people who agree with me, yes, I'm going to rupture a blood vessel.
That's the key phrase.
Yeah. I thought, it's unrealistic because it's so last minute. So it's fabulous that we were able to pull it together. And Marina deserves a lot of credit for doing the technical, the cute little kitty announcement and everything.
Synchrony has a great question.
Oh,
what is BYOTC?
Yes. BYOTC. Yeah. Although I do like your definition. Yeah. Bring your own Trump curse. Yeah. I put on there BYOTC. Bring your own tarot cards. And BYOB.
Oh. I thought actually I read it wrong. Booze.
Say it again, Marina. You're low.
Am I
Your
low?
Your volume's low. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I will turn it up a little. Is this better?
Yeah. Oh, what does BYOB stand for? Besides
bring your own booze.
Oh.
Bring your own bottle, bring your own booze.
Well, in my younger days it was bring your own bag, but
I thought the other one,
the dispensary around the corner and get it in just about every state but ours. So
I misread the other one. I thought it was bring your own THC.
Yeah, that too. Listen,
that might help some people calm down.
Whatever. Hey, Sherry, Trancing with Spirit. Nice to see you here. Thank you.
Hey, Heather.
Angela Hedges, Jamie Johnson, Dolores.
Wow.
Villanueva. Yeah, we've got people coming in. Annie Hamlet.
Oh,
yeah,
Gigi by the Sea.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
We are we are going to encourage each other to stay positive, but absolutely.
You're not alone. Yeah.
This help me bring me down a notch before I have to go meet the guys at 7:30.
Yes.
I'm afraid to ask, Sherry. You're going to meet the guys.
Well, actually, they're coming to my place, but I'm hoping.
Oh my God. This is getting better and better.
Mel Dore, the Aloha Shirt Psychic, and Aiden from Aiden Reads Tarot.
Right.
Coming on. We're doing the Draining the Swamp show. It's twice a month I do it. Yeah. And this will be because Marina and I share Arthur because we both do a Monday night show at the same time. So I have Arthur one night of the month and she has him the other one of the month. So.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So we split him in half and so we could each take turns.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
He'd probably shoot us if he heard us say that. But
who knows?
Want to join us and get a little silly? Pick your favorite silly thing. Put it on. Enjoy the weird. Give into the weird. And if you're wondering what it is that we're
Heather.
Weirded out about
Helen's channel in.
Yes,
thank you. Can go subscribe to Helen's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, and okay.
Yes. The before I forget, you can please go over to everyone's channel, like, share, subscribe,
that'd be nice.
I forgot to put in the description because this was real quick.
It's okay. And I can't see the scrolling questions because I'm on an iPad mini. So I appreciate everybody. I'm not ignoring anyone. I
Perfect.
just can't see. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
She
So
blind.
for those of you that have not heard, it was kind of a two-prong news day for the Orange Cheeto. And one was that he's going to trial on I think it's the 14th. Is it April 14th that they're seating a jury? So that's number one. Number two, the appeals court lowered the amount of money that he has to cough up in order to appeal the $464 million judgment against him. Now, that doesn't mean that the judgment against him has been lowered. It just means that the amount of money he has to put in. Hello.
Hi, Allie.
I woke up this morning and it was only 8:30 and I thought, I don't want to get up that early today. I wanted to sleep another half hour. And I said, no, Trump. So I get up and that's when they announce.
Yes.
I wish I'd stayed asleep.
I was at work. I didn't hear about it until lunchtime when I had Autumn on from Black and Orange
Yeah.
Tarot, and I listened to her at my lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
She was like going apocalyptic. It was like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Autumn's losing her shit, so there's something going on.
That same feeling I had the day I saw that creature come down the escalator in 2015. It just keeps getting piled on and on. It's not going away. It's getting worse. I texted Denise. I said, is this snake going to slither out from all of this? Is that what's happening here? Because that's what it feels like.
No. I know
Every
that.
astrologer I've talked to said no, he's got it coming. His karma is like coming back around.
I can't park outside the front of my house and forget to turn the wheels because we're on a slight incline. I've got a cop at the door giving me a parking ticket. And this guy? I mean, come on. No, I'm serious. I am absolutely serious.
It happened to me. I was parked near the ocean. And I wasn't up close enough to the car in front of me, and I got a ticket. Yeah.
Why do you get a ticket? Because your wheels are turned.
Because if you're on an incline and you don't turn your wheels, and God forbid your car loses its brakes or goes out of gear or somebody hits you from behind, the car can go downhill. But if you turn your wheels to the curb, then it'll just get stopped by the curb. The ironic part of the whole thing is, my husband is the one who parked the car. I mean, I hate to point fingers, but it wasn't even me. But I'm the one who gets the ticket, you know? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Thank you guys who came in. Care Bear, thank you very much. Carolyn Booker. Yeah, very nice.
Oh, hi, Carolyn.
A lot of you came over from my show. I was doing another show at 3 to 4. So.
Oh, she's got stamina. So do you. That's really good. Wow.
And I have to do one at 6 with Marina. So
yes, yeah.
You guys.
Anyway,
we're busy, but it's in a good way. So yeah, just to remind you guys that it looks like, oh yeah, you know, he got away with it. No, he's not getting away with anything. What this, more than anything else, what this is doing is every day that he is out there, more and more people are getting that, oh, and I'm just getting ringing in my ear. Thank you. More and more people are getting that feeling of, well, you know, how come if that was me, if I get a judgment against me, they're in my bank account the next day, and they're not working with me to lower this or lower that. The fine. That's
right.
There's
a lien on your house and a lien on your children. You know, they'll take everything. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I have to go to unemployment because they're denying me $300 because I was on vacation, even though I wasn't. My contract. So now I've got to go and take time out of my life
Wow.
do two jury trials next week. So, it really frosts my butt to hear that he had. I know he's going to get he's going to get the
Yes.
whole thing eventually. It's just the idea of it makes me. Thank God Mershon did what he did, but I still don't know why they couldn't do the jury stuff now and then do the trial on the 15th of April. I don't know why.
Oh, it's logistics. It's the room is taken.
Look
It's already.
what Wayne wrote at 5:10, Marina. Wayne
Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, Wayne.
You're so naive, Wayne.
No, Wayne is a sarcastic smartass, and that's
You do.
Put the devil sign there, so who knows?
That's
we all
hilarious.
look forward to Wayne's little isms that he puts out there and go, okay, I don't know if I would have the guts to have said that out loud, but
Somebody
There you
said
go.
that
okay.
they have determined that he is so bad with his dementia that even if he wins the election, they'll have to do the 25th Amendment because he's not eligible. He's not able to do the job.
So JD Vance will be president or somebody like that? I mean, who's his vice president going to be, you know? Oh my God.
My
And
geez.
No.
he hasn't picked a
Never
vice
gonna get that
president
far.
because he thinks he's going to be the dictator.
I had a
Dictators don't have
horrible
presidents.
I had a horrible thought earlier today. This had never occurred to me out of the blue, apropos of nothing. Trump, Kennedy. I'm not kidding. Should we read cards?
Yeah, sure.
I was afraid to look. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let's see what they got to say.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamie, I agree with you. Joe will be president again. I think the thing
Absolutely.
that's frosting us at this point is that this man gets away with things we all can't get away with. So
Yeah.
I
He
don't.
gets
I
away
really
with
do
stuff we
think
would all go to jail for
We
and be
would.
put under the jail.
This is like being in junior high, and the bully always has an excuse and always gets a pass, and the rest of us are in detention all the time, for nothing, right?
because we got caught out of our seat for 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Oh, not John Kennedy. I think she.
Robert.
No, we're talking
John
Bobby
Kennedy. I'd have
Jr.,
to kill myself.
the idiot.
That'd be kind of
Never liked his
crazy.
daddy.
No, Robert Kennedy Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely
And
not
Gigi?
his
Press
father.
the timing. Press the problem.
absolutely. That is that is what we all need to tell ourselves is trust the process.
Deep breath. Of course, it's the lunar eclipse. We knew something was going to
Yes.
happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's funny in a way, but not really, is that when I did the week ahead yesterday for my members,
Mm-hmm.
I posted it and I drew tarot cards, and that's what I said. Look out, there's going to be some things tomorrow. There's, it's something is going to come up, but it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out because you know what? They could really set the amount very, very low. The man doesn't have the funds. He doesn't have the money.
That makes me want to ask a second question after this. Which
Okay.
foreign entity is going to bankroll him? But let's save that for.
It might be the guy who's just had a terrorist attack happen at Crocus Coliseum.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And the cards that I read last night were they applied to Trump, and then I read back and I read them how they applied to Putin, and it's the same cards talking about their situations. Absolutely. Yeah.
A lot of desperation going around. So what did you guys get?
Okay. Is he? Oh, no. No, that's what they would. he's going to float that idea just to see how it's going to go, because he thinks that he can play up the Kennedy name. But
Yeah.
no,
Oh.
no,
No.
no.
Oh.
Yeah, that. Yeah, no.
So what I got is it's all about himself, as you well know.
Yes.
And this is just part of the dumpster fire that he's going to start. And you
Yes.
think he might come up like a flower, but it isn't him that's coming up like a flower, because he's in the dumpster. He's out of it. He's just.
He has promised that vice presidentship to so many people.
Yes,
I should get him on the phone.
The thing I pulled was the Queen of Swords. So look out for the manipulation, right?
Yeah.
Then I pulled a fool, because it may be new beginnings for some people, but to me, this is just Trump, because he's a fool. Just a fool. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
And he's the one that's going to step off the cliff and then not wonder why somebody didn't catch him when he fell. And ending with a Hierophant.
So somebody's going to come to some sort of moral compass. That'll
Come
be
to
the day.
Jesus. Yeah, they'll come to Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I got the same message, the 9 of Cups reversed. It's not going to happen, but I got it for a different reason. I'm feeling like this means it's not going to happen because he doesn't have enough to offer Trump. Like Trump would take him on, and it bad luck all around. So sad. Too bad. So no, I don't think it'll happen. Thank God. I'm glad we read on it. Yeah.
I just want to shout out to JLHM14. We're glad you're with us, and much love to you. Thank you for being
Absolutely. Yeah. And Spirit Beyond the Stars, thank you for being here. Laura Hammond Davis, hello.
Rose is saying, shall we gather at the river?
Yep.
It's so nice to hear familiar names, That's really nice. Yeah.
Yes. Jamie Johnson. Okay, so is he going to get bailed out by foreign money? Yeah.
Spirit Beyond the Stars, I kind of think you're right. He's taking bids. It's another way to grip.
Oh, God. I'm so naive. I didn't even think of that. Oh, my God.
How to do anything and everything. He turns into how to try and make money out of it.
That's right.
That's all he does. That's his hidden talent.
Of course he's doing that. Of course. Now that it's said out loud, of course that's what he's doing. Yeah. That's great.
You did, Laura. You found the right place, baby.
Pardon?
Is foreign intervention? Is that what we're reading on next?
Foreign intervention. What? Yeah. Which, if any, foreign country?
Oh, okay. That's what we're reading on.
Yeah.
Who is written the bill?
Which of his authoritarian pals?
Yes. Hi, Amy. It sure has. It sure has been a non-justice day. Oh my God.
Hey, Carolyn Booker.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carolyn Peter. So I got Teflon Don is a magnet for the warmonger. Who is that?
Oh, wow.
Which one of them?
Yeah.
The one that's part of the, true.
The busy one. The one who's real busy right now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He may think it's coming. They may try to, but he's not going to be able to, because if that money comes in from a foreign source, he becomes a politically exposed person. That means
Never
he
bothered
is
him before.
beholden to another country, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the DOJ isn't going to allow that. I think that he's looking to his to the past, to his relationships in the past, and this reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever seen the Big Bang Theory, when Sheldon decided that his friends weren't playing right, so he ended up kind of abandoning them, and then he goes, when he realizes that he needs them, he's knocking on the door and he's going, hello all my friends, hello, all my friends. Yeah, this is Trump.
Yeah.
Hi, hello, all my friends. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? No, they're looking at him and they're saying, yeah, you're not worth it anymore. Like
Yeah.
your sell by date is really, really gone. So no, they are not going to bail him out.
Shall I go?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got the 9 of Cups reversed again, and I shuffled fairly seriously. Well, when you get the same card, you always feel like, God, didn't I shuffle them enough? No, I did.
Yeah.
I always get the Empress for Russia, but we're talking about which individual is going to give him money.
Yes.
Oh, so the Emperor of Russia. And, it's all about, will they be willing to part with the money? I don't think so. I think he's going to, this guy is going to cling to the money. He's not going to part with it.
Check out what Rose Blue says.
I
I'm
also
sorry,
do
Sherry.
the Empress.
Yes.
Oh, you got the Empress.
I got the Empress. So this is the rest of Russia
Mhm.
with the Magician. So they're going to be doing all kinds of little
Trying to make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be throwing everything in the pot to see what comes out. Ending with the 4 of Cups. Missed opportunity.
Yeah. You won't like what little they have to offer.
Uh-uh.
No.
Not at all.
No.
No. And that makes two in a row that I've drawn that I've had 2 major arcanas.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, that's saying something.
Lorraine.
So what was that story again about the Scottish?
The let me
Somebody
put
saw
that
boxes
up.
coming out of his golf course.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what Turnberry is? A golf course? Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought it was a person.
No.
Yeah. And
Scottish
they're
CID, yeah.
on funny money or US.
Oh.
He said he was going to pay cash. They asked him, how are you going to pay this? He says, cash. That's what he said today. So maybe it is cash and it's being flown over because he's got 10 days now.
Okay, so did he say it like a ventriloquist or did he open his mouth? Because if he opened his mouth, he was lying. You know?
Yes.
Oh, stand it.
Yes, he said it would be an honor to pay that.
Is that what he said?
So, yes.
I didn't hear him say that. I had to black him out some of it because I couldn't.
I have to put myself on mute. How do I put myself on mute?
Click the little microphone at the bottom.
Okay, I'm back. I feel much better.
Good. Yeah. Good.
All you have to do, Helen, is say, if you see Kay, tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
That's great. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we asking?
They are
Oh,
Canadian here as well. Yes.
Scotland. What's up with Scotland? Huh? What's up with those
Yeah.
boxes?
I read that they were going to take this stuff. So
Maybe it's Ivana's ashes.
Oh, I
Who
just
knows?
throw them in the Atlantic Ocean. We don't need those.
Yes.
Poor Ivana. I mean,
I
really.
guarantee you, if they flew her across the ocean, she got dumped somewhere in the deep sea. So,
She's long gone on the Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to put a Band-Aid on the problem. But he's such an egghead that he's gonna get in hot water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was what's
Jesus
in there?
Christ.
Things he stole. Things that he stole from the government that do not belong to him, and also information about where the money came from and whatnot. Because I also got the Queen of Pentacles, so it's there. The information is there, and I think our friend, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think our friend Jack Smith has a pretty good idea of what's in there.
Oh,
And he's
good.
just waiting. Like, go ahead, open the box.
Can you
Yeah.
even imagine how mad he is right now? I mean, but you never know it. He never says a word.
Which one, Jack Smith
Yeah,
or
Jack.
Trump?
Yeah, Jack.
Well, look
Yeah.
what's going on in Florida. We should read about that judge. Okay. This is Trump.
Yeah.
This is Trump's mind on whatever is left of it. On, right? Fantasy, lunacy, absolute illusion, delusion. Things are not, whatever it is he's up to. I don't know whether it's documents or money, but whatever he thinks he's going to do with whatever it is that's in those boxes, it's not happening, and it's not going to turn out well for him. Yeah. So it's almost irrelevant if it's money or documents, because in either case,
Right.
the jig is up. Yeah.
Yes.
We'd like to think.
I know. I know.
You know what? The day is going to come when everything is going to work out the way that it should, and he is going to be held responsible, whether or not that is on this earthly plane, or
Right.
whether he
Right.
leaves and whatnot. This is something that it's going to go down in history.
Karmic.
And
yeah.
if it helps, even just for a brief moment, think about what he has done in terms of showing us where we need the guardrails, where the loopholes are, where the law needs to be tightened, and how the law needs to be tightened.
Mhm.
So, I'm certainly not a fan. But I think that sometimes it really helps me to say, you know what, you haven't really pulled the wool over a lot of people's eyes, because you have shown us where we need to go to fix things.
Mhm.
And for that, I thank you. And I think that if I had him in front of me, that would eat him up alive, because that's not what he wants to do.
Mhm.
If ever there was a time when I wanted to believe in burning in hell,
Yeah.
he's the one I'm there.
So what did you get?
The eternal lake of fire, I think, is how the Bible describes it, where you burn in agony for all time remaining. It's like that'll do. It's not punishment enough, but it'll do. So
Yeah,
that's a
both
horrible thing to
him
say.
and Putin, because you know what? I think that as soon as one of them goes, the other one is going to follow shortly thereafter.
Could be.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, I started with the Five of Swords, so he's thief in the night, right? He's busy trying to take everybody's swords and run away.
Yeah.
Wait, I got to cover up bits here. Then I pulled the lovers. I'm going to have to draw some clothes on them so you can't see their bits, because YouTube gets upset if you show their bits.
They do?
Yes.
Oh, I've just been flaunting that card. I had no idea.
Until somebody said they're going to pull your video if you don't cover up the bits. And I went, you got to be kidding me. Like, anybody can see that? Come on. I need a magnifying glass to see what's
I'd
there.
like to respond to Sherry Kenna, because I heard yesterday on Instagram, Donald wrote how he had done this wonderful golf championship and giving out all these awards. And of course, he won these, and he was going on about how wonderful that all was. And Joe Biden wrote on his Truth Social, "That's wonderful, Donald. Congratulations," or something snarky like that.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Oh, Joe is getting under his skin so damn bad, it's not even funny.
Yes, he is.
So anyway, we covered up the bits because he's assigned himself. He and Putin are the lovers. They're connected.
Oh,
Yes.
Ending with the Page of Swords.
okay.
So, just bringing more bad news to him. It's not going to be good news that comes his way. So,
Well, Jared Kushner thinks that we should build high-rise condominiums on the water. in
it's on the
Gaza.
strip. Yes.
Did you see how he characterized that? He said, look at Gaza. Look at it. If Israel went in and bulldozed it out, that's great oceanfront property. This man has no soul. I could not believe it.
I know.
Bulldoze, clear it out, he said. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, what about the people that are there?
Yeah,
No,
we don't
he's
care.
talking about we need to get rid of
Get
all
rid
of
of all
the
those people.
the vermin that's
Yeah.
how did
Yeah.
he put it? All of the vermin that's
Oh, Linda, I didn't know
infecting the
Joe had
land
a
or something
preacher.
like that. I mean, it made Hitler look good what he said. I was like, I could not believe that was coming out of this man's mouth, and he proclaims to be Jewish. You know, I mean,
Oh, whatever's convenient.
so then he could put luxury
It's like his dad.
condos up for
Yeah.
his rich buddies.
Yeah.
And
Or
'cause
at
you know, the
least
normal
sell,
people aren't gonna be
them,
able to live
take the
there.
money and run, you know.
Yeah, that's true. He'll probably just take the money and never build anything. But
They
So-
passed the ceasefire with the UN today. That is one good thing. And Netanyahu pulled out of a meeting with Biden. So good for
Yeah,
him.
I saw that. Yeah. And to answer
Wait,
Sherry's
what?
question, Sherry, not only does he display them, he had them made specially. The trophies. He had them made himself specially. He's probably got a closet full of first place awards that just need to be like what they're for written on them, and you just pull them out. You know.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
God.
What were you saying, Allie? What did you say was happened this morning?
This morning, the UN decided to ask for a ceasefire, for Israel to have a ceasefire in Gaza. And Joe wanted them to vote for it, and they did. And now Netanyahu had a meeting he was supposed to have with Joe, and he canceled it, and they didn't come because he's bullshit that they did that. So that's going on too.
It's another man that needs to burn in hell, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
If ever,
yeah.
that's funny,
dropping
Michelle.
cards everywhere.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got
What's
canceled.
What's that?
Yes. Yeah. Michelle is absolutely right.
I don't think there's enough ketchup in Mar-Lago tonight to deal with Trump's state of mind. I just can't imagine.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because even though he got cut a break, he's done nothing. I mean, I caught some of the tail end of it this afternoon, where he was doing nothing but bitching and complaining about,
Mhm.
you know, they're after
They're
me.
giving him-
and it's
they're
a
giving
witch
him
hunt,
airtime.
it's all fake, and
Yeah, they're
like,
giving
dude,
him airtime. They shouldn't.
you know, find another sentence to say. You keep repeating the same one.
Well, I read something about where somebody responded to him, like, and they all call him Mr. President, you know, on his stupid thing. And the guy that commented to Trump compared him to Jesus Christ, you know.
Oh yes, they
The
do that.
sufferings of Jesus. Oh my God.
But when Joe responded, he wrote Donald. That's really good.
And he
Joe.
hates that. He hates being called. Oh, I love it. Oh.
Yeah.
Remember when he used to call himself the Donald?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
I
Donald.
remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have himself introduced as the Donald.
The Donald.
And he would talk about himself. He would talk in the third person,
Yes.
like he was talking about somebody else, not himself.
Little dissociation. From now on, I'd like to be addressed as the Helen.
Yes.
It's just
That
nuts.
was
It's
the way,
just.
what's his name? Bob Dole. Bob Dole likes that idea. You know, Bob Dole would say it all the time.
Yes.
Bob Dole. He ran for president. Bob Dole did. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't laugh, you cry.
Yeah, I know.
In the words of our friend Arthur, who we're going to
Yeah.
see later, get off the cross.
We need the Lord.
That's good. That's good. Yep.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That-
So I have a question.
No
I have
offense to any Christians who are watching this. We're not knocking your religion.
No.
We just don't believe it. So, you know, to each
we're
his own.
knocking hypocrisy.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
because Jesus Christ would never, I'll tell you what, for all the Christians who might be offended, Jesus Christ went into his tomb, and on the third day he arose, and he went to heaven body and soul, and it's damn lucky, because if his body was still here in a grave, it would be spinning. I'm telling you right now. It's the hypocrisy of people, self-professed Christians who are in the front pews on Sunday. And then
Well,
this is
Franklin,
Yeah.
what's his name? His father was the big cheese, and he died. Franklin, anyway, he's a big cheese minister. When Bill Clinton was having the affair with
Billy
Lewinsky,
Graham. Franklin Graham.
yeah,
oh
yeah.
right, Billy Graham. He's a
He
wackadoodle.
he said during that time that Bill Clinton was a horrible man. You know, he'd go to hell and this and that and that and this. With Trump and the new situation with Stormy Daniels, I know they would deport him.
Well, you got that so
Yes,
right.
it's between a
He's
wife
not a
and her
white
husband.
man with blue eyes. He was a brown-skinned Middle Eastern Jew.
My God, that's wonderful.
I'm just saying, you know.
No, Franklin Graham said it. Yeah, it was him because he
What did you
said.
say?
Well, he said, you know, that it was awful what Bill Clinton did, on and on and on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
with Stormy Daniels and this one, he says that's between a wife and a husband to iron.
A wife and a husband and a pool boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing how those things happen, right?
Isn't it? And truly, truly remarkable. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I would like to recommend a podcast. Anybody who wants to dig a little deeper into this hypocrisy, this Christian, or as he calls it, fake ass Christians. John Fugelsang, who is a comedian
Wonderful.
and is on Sirius FM radio, has a podcast, which is his radio show made into a podcast. And so for free, you can hear him. He does political commentary. His father was a Franciscan monk and his mother was a nun, and they obviously left the order and they got married. They had him, but he was raised in this sort of immersed in this very Catholic, you know, Bible thumping. But his mother worked with lepers. I mean, these people lived their belief
They walk the
system.
walk.
They walk the walk. But what is so wonderful about him is he's quick, very, very quick, and he has a never-ending bottomless storehouse of biblical quotes for every occasion, and he knows the Bible inside and out. So
I don't know anybody that can match that man verse to verse, except the only person I can think who can come close to matching him verse to verse would be Hal Sparks, who also will spout to you. He can rattle that stuff up, and he's another one who was flipping hilarious.
Yeah.
Has his own radio show, his own
Yeah. I know who he is, and I've heard him. I didn't know that he was quite that adept at the Bible.
I don't know what his bringing up was, but
Yeah.
he learned it somewhere along the way, and he knows his stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
Because I love it because when he will like do a running commentary on somebody speaking, but he doesn't cut it up into clips. He will play it in real time and then pause, talk about it, point out their mistakes, hit play, and let it keep going. It's hilarious. But when it comes to Trump stuff, a lot of times he changes the voice to like this high pitched Daffy Duck kind of voice, you know. It's like that's the only way I can listen to him. Is when Hal does it too.
Yeah.
Probably why he does it. A lot of people now have kind of a knee-jerk negative reaction just to the sound of his voice. I can't listen to
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, totally. But so we toss a couple cards on is okay. I'm thinking, how do I want to frame this? Is this appeal of that $464 million judgment, which is growing and continues
Interest.
to grow interest every single day? Is he going to win that appeal? Is it even going to get to court? It's like,
Oh, he's challenging the judgment.
yes, I know.
Oh, he
Yeah.
hated
No, I'm asking. I can't keep track. Every time you turn around, he's in court for something else, you know?
No, that's why he needed to pay all that in order to challenge it.
Yeah, duh. Yeah, 2 + 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Is this going to work for him?
And you just know his wife is going, "You're taking it from my son."
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
on Trump winning, I'm getting a no.
Good.
What was the second part of the question?
Is he going to win the appeal on the
Yeah, that's
judgment?
got a
That's
no
the
on
no.
Here's my question. Is it an appeal that he wasn't guilty of doing what he did, or is it an appeal for the amount of money that he's being charged? I don't know. Do you know?
I think he's
that-
fussing about the money.
No, I think he's appealing the judgment. Well, maybe it is the money. Yeah, you're right. There's a subtle difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to win, and you know why he's not going to. He's going to appeal it, but it's not going to go anywhere. And you know why? Because he's nuts. That's why.
Another psychiatrist came out today and said
Yes.
that he was showing definite signs
Yes.
of prefrontal lobe dementia.
He has Louis
Just
body.
by the way his walk, his gait, the way he moves
Mm-hmm.
has changed drastically in the
Mhm.
last couple of months.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That it was already showing signs of that, but in the last couple of months, it's like a big dive, jump.
How do you know that, Allie?
Just the symptoms and what he's done. And well, first of all, he's got that Adderall addiction, and that makes him have explosive diarrhea all the time, everywhere he goes. And yeah,
That's why
because
he's
if he gets angry, yes. But and the things that he says, like he starts a sentence and then the picture over here, and look at the
Yeah.
candle, and that's what it is. It's like, okay, and he just exhibits that Louis body. If you look it up. Yeah, and that's but
Yeah.
Bruce
My
Willis
mother-
has it too. But
My
it's not
mother
so-
had cerebral atrophy dementia.
Yeah.
Her
Mhm.
brain was literally started shriveling up inside of her skull. And in the beginning, we would tease her about her Swiss cheese memory because words would just,
Yeah.
there were gaps, and it just steadily got worse to where
Yes.
she would say something and nothing made sense. Nothing
made
went
sense.
together, and
Yeah.
it got to where we could kind of figure out what she was trying to say to us.
Yes.
But
That is
I
one of
watch
them.
him and it's like, oh my God, that's my mother times 1,000 in symptoms. I mean,
Absolutely. And
and
Jay Cat Lady, yes, his father had it. I don't know about his mother, but his father had
I
it.
think his mother
really
did too.
Oh, she did. Okay.
I know she had a drug addiction with I read somewhere she had a drug addiction with like
That's true, Lorraine.
Valium and that kind of stuff from the stress
Oh,
of being rich,
I
I
don't
guess.
wish
I
that
don't
on
know.
anybody, but
No,
you know,
this is sad.
if someone's exhibiting that kind of thing, they should take care of him. They should they should do some. They don't
No,
care.
my mom got sick like that. We all moved in together to take care of her together.
Yeah.
Everybody worked together. Everybody
I don't
tagged
think
team.
they see
I
it.
see this
Like,
man out on his own and nobody's, it's like, where the hell are his children? None of them are doing anything to care for him.
He's surrounded by people who regard him as opportunity. They don't care. It's just what can he do for them? And those children have been raised in a life of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Exactly.
It's all quid pro quo,
Yeah.
literally, right? And he's been nasty and violent and cruel to them, and there's no love lost there. But he's surrounded by all these political hangers-on who see an opportunity. Nobody
do.
cares
Well, I
about
asked the
him.
question in a sarcastic manner because I know why none
Oh,
of
I
them
know.
care, because
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
all waiting to see what they're going to get out of it when he's gone, So,
no, you got to remember you can't turn out to be a caring, loving person if you've never been shown that as a child. If
That's
all
right.
that you've ever been
That's true.
shown is that emotions are transactional.
That's
That
right.
their only value is in what you can get from someone else.
That's
So
right.
it's no wonder that the kids are letting him flounder, because why wouldn't they?
They don't really know any differently. Yeah.
Well,
And it's generational too. I mean, his
And
grandmother.
Dawn doesn't look so good. And if you've seen Kimberly Guilfoyle, have
She
you seen her
looks-
recently? She looks like she's Elvira's bulimic sister.
Yes.
She looks horrible and
Yes.
sick. And there was a picture of what she looked like when she was married to Newsom.
She was beautiful
looks
back
like
then.
now. She was beautiful.
David Feldman calls her Kimberly Gargoyle.
Yes.
She does look
She
like one.
resembles a gargoyle more and more every day.
It's really sad. This is
I
a
mean, I
good
hate
question. I think it's
Give somebody by
misspelled.
their looks, but
What do his children think? We should read
Yeah,
cards
yeah,
on that.
that's what I
Yeah,
think.
that's a really
Sure.
good question.
Yeah.
Sure. We can do that.
What do they think? I think a more appropriate question would be, are they able to think?
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
Don Jr. doesn't look too good. I mean, he's so infested with drugs, and Eric is kind of a dummy. And,
You know what John Fugelsang calls them? Fredo and Shemp.
Yes. Yes.
Eric
Okay.
has Laura, and Laura
Yeah, you're
is
right.
the one that takes care of him because she's the one with the brains in that household.
oh yeah.
Well, then she's lucky she has brains because she sure can't sing.
Oh Lord. Please let's not go there.
Oh, Jay Catley, is she taking diabetes? Yeah, but she shouldn't look like that. I'm taking them too, and I don't look like that.
Taking what?
Ozempic?
Yeah,
You are. Can I borrow some?
I lost 15 pounds in less than 2 months.
You know, I
And
thought
feel
you.
wonderful. Yeah, I feel
It works. Yeah.
What is that, Ozempic? I don't think they'll
Oh,
let
good,
me
Karen.
take it because of my
I'm
other
glad you found
medicines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
get that, their life is like a desert. It's just, there's nothing there. It's with the family. And even if they were a farmer, so to speak, even if they could cultivate anything, it wouldn't be for him, I don't believe. They have their shields up. They're not interested. He's done too many things that, as a matter of fact, the other day he was at a meeting and he said hi to Ivanka. He said hi to Jared, and his grandson was there. And he just totally turned away from him and walked the other way. Never even said anything to his grandson. He was like around 9 or so. So, they just don't. And she was pissed. And, so.
That's so horrible.
I know.
Well, the child is too young to be of benefit to him. So
Oh God, that's so right. Oh my God, that's
if you're
just
not a benefit,
terrible.
you don't exist. I don't even see you.
Oh, I know, Lorraine. Or who combs his hair?
Oh,
It's like a helmet.
No, somebody said they interviewed him and he considers his hair to give him his power like that Goliath or whoever it was.
Samson.
Samson.
Samson, yeah.
No, well, of course he does because
Did it
he's
a long time
he's a lunatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever see pictures of his mother? He styles his hair the same way she did.
Oh yeah, she had that big
That-
whatever up to here.
He had big hair.
Bouffant thing that looks
Texas,
like
Ann Richards' hair. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
Ann Richards used to wear. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he had a horrible, traumatic, awful childhood, and I can't help but feel like, of course, he's the way he is. When he was 2, his mother had a baby, and she almost bled to death at home after the baby was born. But his father wouldn't let her call for help because that's a sign of weakness. And she almost
Right.
died in the living room, with this newborn.
I believe it.
And they had to ship her off. There was more going on than just that. But that kicked off a whole year of being an invalid. Donald was 2 years old. That's when you form emotional attachments,
Right.
He was already predisposed to psychopathy, and it sets up the scenario, and then you need a trigger, and his loss of his mother was the trigger. So lack of compassion, lack of empathy, and that brain.
Miss Mary says is his biggest his triggers are when you insult him, when he's embarrassed.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the mashed potato incident at the kitchen table with his family when, instead of laughing it off as the joke that it was meant to be, he took great offense and his parents just laughed at him. and took up for the other kid for a change. Normally they took up for him. This time they took up for the other boy. And so evidently because of that particular trauma, that's what Mary says anyway, that's the one thing that he cannot, when he gets humiliated, that's when he like goes into overkill.
Yeah.
Got to get him. I mean,
But he
think
isn't
about it.
really
He didn't have much of
not
anything
strong.
against Obama
Yeah.
until Obama socked it to him at that damn dinner.
Yes.
That's
And
right.
it was hilarious. I mean, and he was just picking fun. Everybody thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But when the camera panned to him,
Yeah, he was pissed.
you could see on his face that it was not funny to him. He was horribly insulted and embarrassed by it. This black man was.
He can dish it out, but he can't take it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bully, just a bully.
And yeah.
Okay, I have to show you what I got because I just love it. The Three of Cups. They're conspiring together to see what they can get out of it, and they're going to tear it all down. They don't care. They're just whatever they can benefit. They're going to milk the entire estate dry, whatever that is. Oh, I love it.
Funny, I got the same impression because I I got the Empress, I got Justice, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles.
Wow.
Yeah, three aces. They
The
are
three kids.
yes, conspiring to find a way to get him out of the way so that they can then take over, control, divide everything up. And then, well, Dad's going to a loony bin anyway, so it doesn't matter which one we put him into. He's too far gone to know where he is. So, yeah, Dad, you're going to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah.
He called. He wants you to come visit.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Six of Swords.
Oh, wow.
They're shipping his butt
Yeah.
off in a hurry. As soon as they can get him gone, they're happy.
Yeah.
And who are they sending him to? The Emperor. Helen, you and I have something going here with the Emperor. And the
I
Emperor.
swear. That's too much.
Ending with the moon because they're going to keep it all in shadow and all secret. And they're only going to let enough show so that they can make this big deal about, well, we don't know what happened to Daddy. He just
lie to him.
Plane and took off. And,
Yeah. Wow.
And what you want to bet that the pilot won't survive the trip once he lands?
Huh.
To tell who sent him. Or who told him.
If he's going to the Emperor, the pilot might catch that terrible Russian disease where my husband calls it defenestrationitis, is when you fall out of a 5th floor window.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, we are at 52 minutes. We can all take a little bit of a break before we go on to our other shows. But I want to thank you, ladies, for doing this because it feels better.
I feel better too.
We all love to be together in our misery. Yes.
I feel much better, and you guys, I promise you, I will save you a seat in the gulag.
Perfect.
Thank you.
We'll all be in the front row together, hanging on to one another for dear life. Notice my sister, she stays with me.
Unless, of course, Marina's got a spare guest room. We'll take bunk beds.
Hey,
I can bring my RV up there, and you all can live in there with me.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. We won't be long.
yeah.
I'll get used to snow. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out.
Exactly. I can deal with it.
You don't have to go outside.
Sherry, snow beats Trump. So
it's either that or I'm going to actually become the swamp witch that I call myself, and I'm going to go to the swamp. And they won't ever find me again because you can disappear in there and never be seen.
Yeah. Let me recommend a book. Can I recommend a book for everybody in the same context here? It's called Backlash by Miles Taylor. I was going to cover it on my channel. It's wonderful, but it's too much. I might as well just read the book out loud, and that's against copyright. So I decided not to do it, but I strongly, strongly recommend it. And the premise, Miles Taylor is anonymous. He's the one who wrote the book, The Warning, right?
Yeah.
So he worked in the Department of Homeland Security and tried to save the country. Yeah. But he kind of goes through all the stuff that happened and leading up to Trump's loss in 2020 and talks about, but if there's another Trump-like administration, this is the stuff that they've done to set that up to be more successful than
Yes.
That's what scares me.
really scary. Really, really. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to do it on my channel. People get upset, you know.
We got damn lucky that he was an idiot and surrounded himself with idiots
With idiots, yeah.
who were able to do damage and able to break a lot of stuff, but they were still idiots. And we got by the hair of our chinny chin chin.
Yeah. But now he's got the
Next time-
2025 project.
We won't survive as a democracy the next time because they'll have stuff in place and people in place and somebody with intelligence to say, "Oh, I know how I can take over now." Yeah,
Totally.
and we'll all
Great.
live in a gulag, you know. So
And for those of you that are here with us, I hope that you were able to giggle. I hope you were able to laugh. Know that we are all going to get through this, and there will be a time, I can't tell you exactly when, but there will be a time when we're going to be able to look at all this and say, oh my Lord, can you believe we survived that? Can you
Well-
believe that this happened?
Well, look
we're
at
gonna
the
have
Wheel
our
of Fortune.
great-grandchildren come to us and say, "You lived through that? How did you live through that?"
Yes.
It's the Wheel of Fortune. Wheels turn, and when it just gets about as dark as it can, then it goes back to the light. So it'll get better. That's the nature of the laws of the universe. You know, that law of rhythm. As far as the pendulum swings in one direction, it's going to go in the other direction, and it never stops. So
That's
we're just stuck in the part of it that's not so much fun, but it's going to get better. So
Absolutely, it will. Absolutely,
Thanks,
it
everybody.
will.
why are you laughing?
And then you all can remember and say, well, yeah, there was this show that these four ladies did, and they said. So, yeah, thank you for joining us, for spending part of your evening.
Thanks for
with-
letting us vent.
Yes, and ladies, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll
We
have
got
to
to do this again.
I'd
absolutely.
love to, and I feel much better.
Clear the air, ladies. Let's clear the air.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my God.
nice.
Cherries are kinder. Yes.
Fun.
Can I
All
drop
right. Okay, everyone. Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.